to the first and possibly only installment of Shit or Get Off the Pot, where I come to you live, directly from the throne.
Hail to the king, baby.
So today, I turned on the TV and I started watching C-SPAN. For real. And if you do not normally watch C-SPAN, which nobody really does, it's like the third time I've done it because sometimes I just want to hear voices that aren't my own. One of the main topics that's always on the air is senators speaking about vaping and how evil it is. Today I caught the last 5 to 7 minutes of Senator Dick Durbin of Illinois, and he is anti-vaping because the devil made you do it. I'm not biased by any means, or do I condone underage vaping, but to take something that is legal and make it illegal because the kids that aren't of age are getting a hold of it kind of seems silly because they're not supposed to be touching it anyways. And as we all know from prohibition in the past, that it works. Parents need to do a little bit more of the thing called parenting. You know, that thing parents used to do. As somebody who's vaped since it became a thing, probably like 8 years or so, I'm seeing these reports saying that you're really inclined to health problems if you vaped for 3 or more years. I have never gotten sick from vaping. I haven't even coughed up a lung or a lung butter like I would when I smoked cigarettes. So, I'm not buying it. So they came out with statistics that are basically the same statistics as when I was in high school of the population of students that have tried vaping. And they're identically the same. It's a problem. It's not even a problem. People are going to try things, regardless of how old they are. You know, wait until you get married to have sex. Raise your hand if you've done that. Ha! The issue that actually brought this to the Senate floor is that people were dying of whiteout of the lung, but it wasn't caused by vape juice or salts. It was due to THC mixes that contain vitamin E. So once they were able to backtrack the source and the cause of the illness, companies like Juul said, hey, we're not responsible for that at all, and we don't put it in our product. Me personally, I could give a fuck less about Juul. What am I, a teenager? So what Senator Durbin was proposing is like a straight ban on all flavors of vape juice. And the problem with that is you can't just straight up vape nicotine. It's bad for you. So what are they going to wind up doing? Are they going to wind up separating the two? Well, you can't make something illegal that's not illegal because then it won't have the nicotine in it. And when you make it in a batch and then you add the nicotine to it. You don't make them all together. So that's not going to happen because then kids can get the vape juice without the nicotine and it won't be illegal. I'm sure it'll be classified under paraphernalia, but still the same. What the real problem is how they're getting it. The system's broke because we're living in 2020. Kids are not going to the store or vape shops. What they're doing is they're buying it online. Ask me, because that's how I do it. It's the same thing as going to a porn website. Are you over 18? Click yes to enter. Boop. Bam, you're in. Wow! That was extremely difficult. Now, I'm not exactly sure how kids get paid allowance these days, but maybe they just give them a debit card because it's easier than cash and say, here you go, squirt and knock yourself out. So what did my ass do that has nothing better to do besides sit on the throne and tell you all what I did? I was actually telling you what I did. I wrote a letter to the senator explaining the differences between vaping and smoking and how I like it, and it's my right, my body, my choice. And I never thought that I would live in a day and age where the government would say that it's okay to smoke marijuana because of its medicinal purposes, and I couldn't even vape because kids are doing it. What the fuck is wrong with this place? But did I give them the answer? Fuck no, because I don't trust politicians further than I can throw them, and I don't want my way of being able to get what I want in a state that's already banned it taken away from me. So I offered for him to contact me if he wants further advising on the situation. But I kind of pointed him in the right direction. But I'll tell you guys, they need to reform the internet sales. I was talking to one of my friends in Canada, and the way she gets her medical pot online is actually the way that it should go for this vaping product stuff, because if you're not 18 and you're getting it, you're not getting it from a store that you have to be 18 to go into. And I don't have to be an older gentleman to realize that, how could they be getting it? They're getting it online. So basically, if you make it harder, you gotta have a debit card and an ID with the same name, proves your age, and then that's kept on file. And then if you get in trouble or whatever, and you're registered with them, so then bam, you get into like some kind of database. And this is really too like intense for vape juice. You know, it's ridiculous that it's come to this, but it's better than making the whole entire product line illegal and taking it away from the public. You got people that are invested in it. You got people that took out loans for small businesses that have to shut down now because it's illegal to sell. It's banned. It's temporarily banned. So if they do this, what's next? Are they going to make orange juice illegal because teenagers found out that you can put vodka in it to make screwdrivers? I mean, it's kind of the same thing. You're going to go to Sonic and make ocean water illegal because it tastes better with rum? What the fuck is going on? It's just ridiculous. So I submitted my email and I clicked on the option that I wanted a response from the senator, so I guess that might be segment number 2. But I don't know about you, all this ranting and raving has got me kind of pooped. And it's time to get off the pot. Bye, see you next time, you piece of shit.
Hope you have a great day. Stay
Maybe that was a bit much. I called him a piece of shit. Yeah! Hail to the king, baby.